Okay guys, so welcome back to another one. If you didn't catch the previous one, we lowered the rear of the car on Stance Plus Coilovers. It's quite dark. Believe it or not, it's 5:45 in the evening, but it's pitch black. But we've done the rear, well I've done the rear, that was on the previous video. This video we're going to be attacking the front of the car, so lowering the front of it. This is again my first time installing coilovers. The rears are easy, the fronts are going to be a challenge. I'm going to probably make a start on it tonight and then wait till tomorrow so I can actually see, but let's crack on. Hopefully you enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to jack the car up, take the wheels off, and I'll capture you once we're like in and amongst it all. Alright, so it's getting very dark, so I don't know how much more I'm going to do. It's currently 10 to 8 and it's pitch black, like I said in the previous clip. I've just undone the bolt, the nut for the tie rod, I think that is. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but basically you have to take off this one and then take off this one up here, and then because it slides into the hub you have to drop the hub, hence why you have to take off this one, and then that disconnects it as well. And then you also have to take off this, so it's 3 things to take off, and then obviously the bolts, the nuts at the top. I'll probably pick it up again tomorrow. I'll probably take off this nut now, then I'll pick it up again tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see you when there's a bit more light. Alright boys, so it's been a few days now. I've just been resting, because if you haven't been on the channel, I've had a slip disc. I've basically recovered from it now. I'm just going to take it slow just to make sure it doesn't come back or I don't make it worse. It is now windy and wet, so it's a bit of a pain. I'm going to record what I can. The other night I did buy these off my mate. They're like the spring compressor things. Hopefully should make our life a little bit easier. What we've got to do today, you can see I've already made a start on it. Take off the tie rod, is it? Take off this rod as well. I forget what it's called. Take off the brake line. Drop the hub so this comes out of it, undo it from the top, and then basically swap the top mount onto the new spring. So I'll record what I can. Obviously the weather's a bit shit, but hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Let's crack on. I'm freezing. Alright, so we are making progress. We've just put the jack under the hub to support it, as the only thing left to come off is this bolt here on the tie rod. As for the track rod, a good trick was that if you put a hammer to like this bit here, it helps it get loose, especially if yours was quite not seized, but it was definitely in there. So that's a good tip. So now we're going to take off that, take off the bolt that bit. It acts like a mount kind of thing to keep it in there. Drop the hub, get the strut out of the hub, undo these 3, and then it comes out. It's a bit of a pain, but we're getting there. So you may see we've swapped sides. The reason for that is we rounded off the bolt which holds the strut in the mount. It was just too seized, so we're going to try and fix that at some point. I've text someone to see if they can help, but that's the only thing stopping this side. We're just about to get the other side, the strut out of the hub, and then we can finally make some progress. It's been a bit of a pain, and that bolt is going to cause a problem, but we'll jump that hurdle when we get there. We're just pretending otherwise now. Right, it's now all out. We're now arming the bomb. I'll see you on the other side. We're basically going to compress it because we need the top mount, but we could die. Alright, so the top mount's off. We did survive. We had to basically put the strut into here and just hope for the best. So we're now going to use...
Put your hand on there and hold it steady.
Blimey. We're now going to use the spring compressors from this one onto that one, just to help put the top mount back on. Then we can put it all back together. It's a long process, but it's like a simple one. There's just so much to do. We had to come to a bit of a stop. We put in this strut and we weren't even thinking about it. It's all in, then we realised it's in the wrong side and we can't take off the other side because of that seized rounded bolt. So I'm going to have to cut it here. I'm trying to get someone to come out and help us with that bolt. I think it just needs an insane amount of heat and someone who actually knows what they're supposed to do. So as for now, we're stuck. I'm going to leave that strut in there, even though it's the wrong side. It's out of the way. We managed to put it all together and everything, so I'll catch up with you once we've solved the problem of the rounded bolt. But once that bolt's done, we're free to just move. So we're waiting on one bolt. It's such a pain.